Good morning, everybody. JT coming to you live this morning with Support Local LKN. I am here and happy to be here with Melinda, and Melinda is the owner of Walls of Books down in Cornelius. Good morning there, Melinda. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And, you know, we were commenting a little bit before we were starting to record this video, and we said we love our restaurants and we love our core businesses around here. And when we saw the requests come out to have an interview with you, we jumped at the chance because it's kind of one of those things that people, you know, need to be aware of, that you are still out here and supporting the community. And in your business, you know, you're not just a standalone bricks and mortar, but you're doing even more than that, supporting the community with walk-ups, but you're also shipping books as well, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. So tell us a little bit about Walls of Books. What are you all about down there?
So we're mostly about used books. We have a trade-in system. Typically when we're open, you can bring your books in. We'll evaluate them and give you store credit for anything we can use. Anything you buy here, there's a yellow price sticker on the back of every book. As long as you leave that on there, you're guaranteed to get 50% back in store credit when you bring the book back. And so it's a great way to keep the community involved in what we're reading, because of course that makes the bookstore very personal to the community, because I'm taking books from you, and so what your friends are reading, they've brought back.
Right.
So, and you get a book that's been loved, not just brand new off the shelf kind of thing. I do have new books, but mostly used.
That's a great point too. You know, it's community giving back to community even within your facility. So that's kind of a wonderful piece that you have. And now that people have a little more time on their hands, they may be catching up on some of that reading. And I know myself personally, I'd rather have a physical book than stare at a tablet. So
me too.
If somebody would like, let's say they have an interest in a title, they've heard something about it, what's the best way to get in touch with you?
The best way to get in touch with me is either through email or Facebook Messenger. You can call. I'm here a couple of hours a day. I don't really have a voicemail, so that's because voicemails tend to get lost and jumbled, so I just cut that out. But if you contact me through email or Messenger, it's very easy. It's very easy. I will reply as soon as possible. And if I don't have the book, I can order it. I can usually get used copies of books, so they take about a week to get here, but we all have time, I guess.
Right. Exactly. And if it is something you do have, not only are you shipping, but if people were local, I understand a few times a week, you're able to do more or less like walk-up traffic where you would put something out for them?
Sure. There's a table just outside the door of the store. So if you'll let me know what time you'll be here, I'll make sure that the bag is out on that table with your name on it. And I don't want to leave it sitting out there too long, but yeah, so you can walk up, there's no human contact.
Excellent. And you, I think, payment methods, I think you had mentioned earlier to me that Venmo is perfect for you.
Venmo is perfect. It's really an easy way. It's an easy way to connect. But I can take cards over the phone as well. Okay. So we just have to do a little more coordinating with time, but much like the pickup, it's not a problem.
Right. So let's say, you know, somebody that's willing to, hey, I'd love to check you out. You know, time is a little tight right now, but is it possible for me to get a gift card? Maybe when we get the all clear, hopefully not too far in the distant future, could I get a gift card from you to come down and check out and shop your store?
Sure. So I have gift cards, and I can mail them obviously out. And if you when you redeem them after we reopen, you're guaranteed to get the same amount back in store credit. So if you buy a $10 gift card and you come in and spend that $10 gift card, I will give you $10 in store credit for your next visit.
Wonderful, wonderful. And that's a great way too. You know, people that have that interest now, you can act now and you can act later. And it's a great way for you to be able to get out there and maybe check out some older titles that you've heard about.
Yeah.
And it's a great way to,
new ones too.
Well, yeah, right, the new and the used. And I think you had mentioned you even had some other things in there too. You had said some toys and things of that nature.
Yep, I have, yeah, so I carry Melissa and Doug toys and the Plus Plus toys and the Aaron's Thinking Putty. And then there are lots of book related gifts, mugs and socks and candles.
Wow.
You know.
Wonderful. One more time, tell us just if there are local people looking at checking you out or trying to place an order with you, whereabouts are you physically located in Cornelius?
I'm in the Shops on the Green on Torrance Chapel Road. So it's the same shopping center with prosciuttos and Sangam and Cookhouse and El Toro, the little French Market Cafe. If you want to eat, this is the place.
I was just going to say, it sounds like placing an order for a book ahead of time. Go down, grab yourself some takeout, and grab two birds, one stone, right?
Absolutely.
Excellent, excellent. And one more time on just the phone number and the email address.
Sure. The phone number is 704-255-5697. And the email address is cornelius@wallsofbooks.net.
Awesome, awesome. Melinda, thank you so very much for coming and joining us this morning.
Thank you.
I tell you, it's wonderful to have people like you in the community and still supporting the effort. I know times are not the easiest, so we do appreciate you taking time out of your Saturday morning to come talk with us.
Sure. Thank you very much for having me. I appreciate it.
Very glad to have you. And again, we'll be coming to you with another business here in the very near future. And Melinda, again, we wish you nothing but the very best. And if there's anything we can do for you, please don't hesitate to reach out. We'd be glad to help any way we can.
Thank you.
Take care.